Hello students, good morning. Today, let us enter into the Unit 2, Chapter 1, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. Let's go back to that historic day, the 10th of May, 1994. All the dignitaries and world leaders from all around the world had gathered to witness Nelson Mandela become the first Black president of South Africa. Dear students, it was the largest international gathering ever held in African soil. The ceremony took place in the Union Building in Pretoria, which until recently was exclusively for the whites. On that day, it took its place in history as the site of South Africa's first democratic, non-racial government. At that moment, the whites sang Nkosi Sikelel, the old song, their national anthem. The Blacks sang They Stem, the new song which marked the end of the ceremony. Sworn in, Mandela spoke to the gathering as well as to the world. In his speech, the people of the honor accorded by the dignitaries and world leaders to South Africa's refound liberty. Not long ago, the country suffered from extraordinary oppression. However, from this experience, a society was born which would make the world proud. Brave men and women born from this oppression had fought and achieved freedom. Mandela remembers how, after his speech, the chiefs of police and military saluted him and pledged their loyalty. The same man would have arrested him not long ago. He remembers feeling overwhelmed thinking about the decades that had gone by, where one of the harshest, most inhumane structures had been created in society. One section of the society, the whites, had systematically oppressed another, inflicting grievous wounds on the country. But this practice had also created brave patriots, men of courage, wisdom, and generosity. Dear students, it was from them that Mandela learned the meaning of courage. Courage, he learned, was not the absence of fear. It is not that these people did not feel fear. Rather, they overcame fears because they believed in an idea. Mandela also understood that no man was born with hate. He was certain that if someone can be taught to hate, they can be taught to love as well. In life, a man had two obligations, one to his family and one to his country. However, the conditions in South Africa did not allow a man to fulfill both at the same time. Mandela at first did not choose his country over his family. He also did not choose his path to freedom at first. As a child, he was free to do as he pleased if he obeyed his father, the rules of his tribe. As a young man, he longed for freedom for himself, freedom to earn, marry, and start a family. Then he saw that people like him weren't free. It was then that he was filled with a desire to achieve freedom for his people, so they could lead lives of dignity and self-respect. He joined African National Congress to fulfill his vision. It changed him from a frightened young man to bold freedom fighter, from a law-abiding one to a criminal and an outcast. But he knew he could not stand idly by when his people's freedom was threatened. After all, restrictions for any one of his people meant restrictions for him. Mandela also believed that the oppressors were as imprisoned as the oppressed. Freedom, therefore, did not just mean the freedom for the oppressed, it also meant the freedom for the oppressor. The oppressor was just another man imprisoned by his hatred of others. Everyone Mandela believed was deserving of freedom. Now, we will see the next part tomorrow. By then, goodbye.